So today my son's going to be working on removing all of this board. This is like the old part of the concrete pad, and then he added on to it for length so that my RV will fit. But there used to be like a shed here, and his grandpa is very, very thorough in his work, so it's not the smallest task, but needs to be done, so it will be done. And I've been working on caulking. I haven't been making videos because I'm like, I've already made a few, and it's like, how many caulking videos can you watch? But like I got these windows done, and I've done some of the panels. Oops. These guys I'm gonna get, there's like a special tape, so I'll be getting tape. This does have some caulking here too, but yeah. Got this panel done. This one was like popped out, so I sealed underneath really well. What's that? Ooh. And then yesterday, I'm trying to be careful not to hit my head because I have walked straight into the side of the RV a couple of times already. Let's see, I also got these windows done. So what's left are these two. There's one on the other side, and then the windows that are on the slide outs, which I can't get to right now because the RV's not level. So I will do those in the future, but my goal for today is just to get these done. And I'm gonna walk around instead of bending over. And then that one, so really not like a lot. And then I'm gonna go around and I'll probably pop this off, do the caulking underneath, and just look at the health of the tape. It would help if I actually look at the thing I'm talking about. And same idea. I don't know if this one has a tape because the design is different. Look. Oops. We don't need to look at his butt crack. So this is remnants. This is an oak tree. If I remember, I'll put in a picture of what it looked like before it fell down. My son actually got married last year underneath it, and then this last winter it went boom. That was one of the big tasks for getting the concrete pad ready, was actually getting a whole bunch of the wood moved out of the way. I think that looks really cool. I mean, it's sad the tree fell down, but you know, nature's cool. I just figured I'd show you guys some of the area, the trees. There's cows, lots of cows in the area. There's chicken farms around too. This area used to have like a pretty strong smell from the chicken farms, but it's not really like that anymore. So I actually am not sure like if there's as many nearby as there was, but the area has also been developed a little bit. There's more residential stuff here than there was, but it's kind of frou-frou. Like, oh yeah, I forgot about the skunk. The skunk. It is dead. Sorry, skunk. I used to live out here before my son was born, and when he was first born, and even though there's not a ton of traffic out here, it's a terrible, terrible place to be an animal. We had multiple cats hit by cars, even though we're like not even right on the street. Some people like the cats were not even on the street. People were like aiming for them. It's not cool. one of our cats survived, dragged himself like 2 acres, and we found him, and then he became a tripod kitty. One of his legs was broken but could be mended, and the other one had to be cut off, and he did really well, but it's really hard, you know. So Amos will be an indoor only kitty, even though we're surrounded by all this wilderness. It's just safer, and plus there's like wildlife that might want to eat him too. He looks really tasty. Something I did yesterday that I actually didn't post about was I sprayed this stuff. It's just basically peppermint. Sprayed it really thoroughly inside where I could get to stuff, and a little bit down here. There used to be a nest down here. I need to finish cleaning it out. I was having a hard time reaching it because it's underneath the Blackwater tank, and then I saturated the wood in here. So I don't think there's any active mice in there now, but it will help deter them coming in. And once the RV is actually on the cement pad, I plan to periodically just spray around the pad. You know, it's not perfect, but it's safe, and if it helps even a little, it seems worth it to me. And it smells nice. I love the green and blue. It's like this thing when I was a kid, I would just sit in the backyard where I lived in. It was like a suburb area, and just watch the sun filter through the leaves of the trees. And I could like do that for hours and just get lost in the patterns. Yum, yum, yum. So I got this window done. I did these 3 here, and then this one over here. And it's interesting, you can tell which side of the RV got more sun, because this side still has like a slick protective layer on it. And so I was having issues, like this is pretty messy here, having issues getting the caulking to even stay. It was like kind of trying to droop off and stuff. But on the other side, this protective layer isn't on there anymore. It's just sort of rough and powdery, and that didn't have that issue on that side. So one side's not as nicely caulked as the other, and I know maybe I'm like overly picky about my caulk lines, but stuff.
Nice big strip of caulk.
Could you just swing your caulk around?
Can you swing it over your shoulder? Can you?
Big ass caulk. I got these guys done, and I also did that door there because it was, the caulking didn't look good. These other ones mostly look okay, they're just dirty. Like I don't see cracks or looseness, so I'm not gonna worry about them too much right now. And some of this stuff, like, I don't know if it's just on there, it's like surface aesthetic, aerodynamic, whatever stuff. So I'm not worrying about that either until I get more information. And then there's definitely stuff up there that needs some TLC. And then I'm also noticing like stuff here. Gonna have to clean that up, make sure it's not rust, because it kind of looks like rust, but it might just be dirt. But I'm planning to have the RV guy, Derek, do like a really thorough inspection and kind of help me build out like a list of things that are important and not important and stuff like that, so that I can do the other maintenance stuff that isn't on my radar yet, as well as be aware if there's just something that probably should be taken care of like right now, and figure out what stuff I can do, what stuff I'm gonna need help with. And yeah, so after the RV comes back from the suspension place, because it's supposed to go there tomorrow, but they haven't contacted me about transportation, so I'm not sure what's going on. But in theory, it's going tomorrow. That'll get done, and then I'll have Derek come out, hopefully basically the day that it's back, just to make sure there's like no safety concerns, because you know, like checking for gas leaks, stuff like that. And then I can get like the fridge fired up and just kind of start on all of that. Yeah, I still need to clean behind the fridge and the water heater and all that. The last time when I saw it, it was pretty clean, but I want to do it again. But I'm going to do that after the RV comes back. I'm hoping to get a few days of rest after this, because it's kind of kicked my butt. So the windows that I haven't been able to do are the ones that are still inside. This one and that one. And I will do those once the slide out is out, since the caulking is super messy and stinky. It doesn't seem like a good idea to do it in here. And then there's two more. Hello. Two more on this slide out. So, but I don't have to do those until later. So I'm basically done for now. Also, the slide out didn't come in all the way because I got freaked out as it started moving, and I thought something was going to break, and just new things are scary sometimes. So I need to put it all the way in before they come to move it tomorrow. And I need to clean out all the stuff so it doesn't move around. Progress.
Come on. Really pretty when I was cutting them.
Mm-hmm.
You can watch as the metal heats up. You can see it change color.
Oh, that's cool.
From from like metal to like iridescent.
Yeah. I just like the sparks are really cool, even though we live in the worst state for it.